Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, and I'm here to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart that I believe we really need to start off the year 2022 with. Over the last 2 years, I have helped more than 5,000 men in my direct coaching services, amassing $1 million business that has been nothing but tremendously successful. And these coaching products and services that I've produced actually focus on what I like to call the core four, which is make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. I believe that if every man focuses on these four principles, he will have an above average successful life. Now, what I've noticed though is that there is a certain subset of men that actually have trouble getting the success with my products and principles. And the common denominator I have noticed with these men is a bad psychological dialogue they have with themselves. And this is something I coined as inner game. They have bad inner game, okay? When you have bad inner game, when you have a bad psychological dialogue with yourself, this is detrimental to all areas in your life. Your personal relationships will suffer. Your family relationships will suffer. Your finances, your fitness, your mental health, you name it, it will be 1,000% affected. And I've noticed that the guys that had these bad inner game problems responded well to a certain set of skills that I have within my community. And this was a small part of the community, but it's actually becoming very, very, very important. We've seen guys turn their complete lives around, going from literally almost no money to millionaire status in 2 years. We've seen guys lose tons and tons of pounds of fat off their body. We've seen guys go from completely dateless to having multiple dates, very successful with either getting a girlfriend, multiple girlfriends, wife, whatever the lifestyle choice they choose to participate in. This is all related to inner game. And I believe that it is the most sincere thing to start off 2022 by providing you guys with the most beneficial thing, I think, to start the year off right. Because no matter the coaching products or courses that I put out, if you have bad inner game, it's not going to work. You are not going to get the results that you want. You will self-sabotage, you will commit very self-defeating acts, and overall it's going to be a very, very bad outcome for you. That's why I've decided to launch the Inner Game Healing Summit. On February 24th, enrollment will be for 5 days. And during this Inner Game Healing Summit, you will get 3 parts to what I believe is going to help purify your mind, maximize your inner game, and give you the best strategies to tackle 2022 and really maximize your potential for success. The first part is a 5-day Zoom interactive coaching webinar where we will be bringing in psychological experts to help you pinpoint bad psychological patterns that may be repeating in your head, bad inner game patterns, and bad lifestyle patterns, including toxic environment and toxic people, that will just be devastating to your overall success in life and your mental health, right? The second part is a video course that is just going to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle mentally, as well as show you some core principles that are needed in order to maximize the probability of you having a good inner game, as well as some exercises within there that you can facilitate to really help you cultivate the life that you want, starting with your mind. Finally, you'll be getting access to a Telegram chat that will be available all of 2022, where we will be exclusively talking about inner game, healthy psychological practices, monitoring the healing that's going to be going on, and we're going to be having flash webinars throughout the year as well, which will be indicated in the Telegram chat. Now, in order to be part of this, you'll need to go to innergamehealing.com and get on the waiting list, because February 24th, we're enrolling for 5 days. After that enrollment period is over, you cannot get in, and this course will be closed for the rest of the year. I'm just doing this one time. So, thank you for listening to me today. Go to innergamehealing.com, get on the waiting list, and I'll see you on the other side.
You got 4 days left. 4 days. Join. We got like 50 people in there right now. Join us. Go to innergamehealing.com. Sign up, because February 28th, it's closing. And we got to get right to work on March 1st. I've got my work cut out for me today. And boom, baby, we're alive. That's the 500th time. The 500th time I've said that. Look at that. We are here on episode 500. Yes. I'm still here. Wow, what a ride. What a time to be alive, eh? Jesus, take the wheel. Can't believe we did it. Just want to say thanks to everybody who still watches me, who participates. Guys, what can I say? It's wild. It's a wild ride, man. It's crazy doing this. Let's go full screen. Yeah, man, it's insane. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't even believe I pulled this off. It's weird. I will say this. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm truly just at a loss for words, to be honest with you. I am just at a loss for words. I really don't even know what to say. But I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for being here. I really would not be here without you guys, because without you guys, I'm just a crazy dude rambling into the ether. And yeah, man, like I said, I'm at a loss for words, to be honest with you, right? I'm at the point now in my life where I got everything that I want except for a proper working air conditioning unit. There we go. I don't know. It's crazy. I got everything I want, and now I'm still doing the show. I'm still helping dudes out, but I'm at a weird spot, guys. I gotta say. I definitely gotta say, it's I don't know. It's like, what do you do when you get everything you want? You know what I mean? Unreal. But I'm glad to help you guys out. I'm glad to continue to be here. Really appreciate everything of you guys being here. And I'm just literally, I'm sitting here. I am literally at a loss for words. I really am. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just blown away. Phone lines are open. Call in with your questions. It's free consultation Friday, 657-383-1318. And shout out to somebody. Looks like somebody just signed up for Inner Game Healing right now. Hey, yo. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see. It's here. Dan just signed up for Inner Game Healing, so welcome on in to the squad, Dan. Don't forget to join the Telegram link in the chat there on the checkout list. Here we go. We're going to go 405. 405, you're on the air.
Okay.
What's up?
Is there like a format to this, or can we just say anything, or like our concerns?
Are you watching me from YouTube or from Blog Talk Radio?
YouTube, but I called the number.
Okay, so you ask a question that you have.
So Blog Talk. Okay. Like you said, like religion is good for society, and like, like, but the women, like every time they have sex, like there's some trauma inflicted. So I feel kind of like I do like day game and cold approach. So I feel like kind of like, am I like contributing to like societal decay?
Wait, say that again.
Okay, so like you kind of have like a mixed like idea about religion, or that's kind of how I like perceive it, you know, like you say like religion is good for society, and like, you know,
I think it is because
like you even do like yeah,
because look, we've stripped religion away from society, and look how like we you know, it's usually you want to give people a good set of rules to live by, but and religion kind of keeps it all together. But look at what has happened now. People have strayed away from God. You're telling me society's better now than it was a couple years ago? Like, let's just say even 20 let's just use like the 80s.
No, I'm not saying it's better. I'm sorry. You can go. Sorry.
Go, I'm listening.
You can. Oh, okay. Like I meant like because like you say like society like no. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm a big fan. But okay. Like you know, it's just, like religion is good for society, but ultimately it's not like it's a lie in a sense, you know.
Okay.
So I feel like kind of like I used to be a preacher, you know, before like I got into like pickup, I guess. Yeah, and I feel because like I like in you said like the women, they should not like bang 100 dudes. They should like stay home and bake bread or something.
That was Roosh that said that, but go ahead.
Like every time. Oh, Roosh, but
right.
Do you not agree with that?
I'll say this, that we've given women like sexual liberation or whatever, and they've ruined their lives. Women are it's documented how miserable and unhappy they are. They don't know how to fucking women don't know how to manage a relationship. They don't know how to institute healthy boundaries. They don't know how to keep emotionally healthy. They can't even manage their finances. I mean, the modern woman has become victim to pretty much anybody who's predatorial. Back in the day, like, at least the village would be looking out for her. They'd have the best interests for her. But girls these days are getting, like, financially fleeced. They're getting scammed. They're getting lied to. They're getting pumped and dumped. I mean, and this is just throwing the balance off for a lot of things in the world. And I think the Western world that has kind of embraced this godlessness and lack of cultural, the cultural thing with the Western situations is like they've become like corporate culturalism, if you will. Like the big companies tell them what to do and how to thrive as a culture, and that's not in the benefit of the people. That's in the benefit of extorting them financially.
Okay, so yeah, I see. Like in the broader scheme, it is like them getting cheated, but like you also said, like men, they should just go out and have like a bunch of like crazy sex. So like, would I be like contributing to like the social decay and like the the degradation of the women if like I do cold approach and like pick up?
No, because I could tell you don't get any pussy.
Okay, yeah. But if I get good enough, like theoretically.
Well, you know. I mean, the genie's already out of the bottle. Everything's already fucked up as it is. Now we just gotta have to pick up the scraps, if you will. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would that look like, picking up the scraps? Like,
you gotta basically get with a chick who's been fucked, pumped and dumped and ran through, and like pick up the scraps and like have to like teach her how to be in a relationship, teach her how to not be a fucking whore, teach her what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. You know, that's it right there.
Okay. Interesting. So that's why we need to like go to you to like really get good at game and
it's
like
not
holding
about
frame.
It's not about getting good at game. It's about, you know, structuring your life as a man to kind of to fucking protect yourself from getting, you know, worked out there.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, also, like, you know, I'm like new to like pickup. Like, I've done probably like about 100 sets,
Mm-hmm.
maybe upwards,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think 3 like actually like set definite dates with me, and they all flaked.
Mm-hmm. Who are you learning from?
I mean, there was one like, what?
Who are you learning from?
Excuse me? Oh, a bunch of people. Like, now I only listen to you, really, but I used to listen to Todd B, Corey Wayne, the loser in Brazil, Favela Boy.
Yeah, it's
And,
it'll take time, but you'll need direct
you know,
coaching.
mindful, like,
Listen, be quiet. I'm talking. You're going to need hands-on coaching. Someone's need to look at you, see what you're all about, feel your energy, and be able to give you some coaching from then on.
okay.
So
I'm sorry about interrupting you.
You're good. We had a bunch of other callers. If you don't have a question, I'm going to move on with you, if you don't mind. I don't have time to like do a philosophical debate here.
Okay, well, just one more question. Like, it seemed like you're more in the online, like in that intro, you were the online, and Mac the day gamer, he's the day game coach.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is he the person to go to for like day game stuff?
You can hit him up if you want to.
Okay, but like that's also like your specialty too. Like, you can
all right,
coach
listen,
for that too.
You're
right?
all over the place, buddy. I don't have time for you to. I need direct questions here. I've given you direct questions, but you need.
Okay, like.
You there?
Like, okay, shit. Can I also?
All right. You're all over the place, dude. I fucking can't do this. All right, let's go to the next caller. Get your question together. Get yourself together before you come in and start rambling about philosophy and being all over the place. 781, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
You're a little choppy, but it's good.
Not much, man. You know, I'm a first-time caller. About a month and a half ago, my girlfriend and I broke up. And I just wanted to call you and say thank you, bro, because, you know, I binged The Rational Male and a bunch of your content and Rolo's content. And it really made me, you know, come to grips with what happened. And, you know, I just want to call you and say thank you, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks so much. Do you have a question today?
You know, not really, man. You know, I'll try and call a little bit more frequently, but I did have one question regarding, you know, what happened in my relationship. And, you know, how I should perceive it, maybe a little bit, just to get a little bit of a direct answer. And so what happened was I was in this relationship with this girl for about a year and a half, and you know, she went out while I was working because I'm a master's student right now. And you know, she got drunk at a bar or whatever, and hooked up with another guy. And you know, none of my friends told me who were there, and I wasn't even told like until about 2 months later. And you know, she told me like on New Year's Eve too, like right before the ball drops. So it was just kind of a mess, but I was really angry about it, and I don't know. I guess in that sort of scenario, I felt like I lost, or I never really had frame, because I had this mentality that like she can go out and be with other guys.
No.
So I guess my question would be like,
go ahead. She's dead to you, so you can never take her back as a relationship partner ever. She's dead to you.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely dead. Yep. No, I'm not. You know, I'm not even considering getting back into it. I'm doing my own thing right now, man. But you know, establishing that frame. I guess the biggest thing for me is when I'm listening to you guys, it's like I get the feeling that maybe, you know, you're never gonna be, maybe a little bit black pill is what you guys would call it. Like you're never really gonna be in a long-term relationship. You know what I mean? And
it's possible, but
I know you guys aren't like that.
Listen, it's possible, but it's hard, and you got to set up proper boundaries. You got to do a lot of fucking things, man. You got to do a lot of things, and a lot of these girls are just not capable at all. You know, and they just don't know what's right and what's wrong, and they don't know what's good and what's bad, and so yeah, it's harder these days. It's just fucking harder.
Yeah, definitely, man. And you know, before I started listening to you guys and all your content, I was, you know, I was blue pill thinking. I was really like looking for a relationship. You know, every girl that I was getting with, I was kind of just thinking, you know, this is the one. This is the one. Almost like I guess a girl's mentality. You know, once you have sex and you're just like, oh, like this is the one. You know, you kind of convince yourself that you really like this girl.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been the biggest, I guess, you know, struggle in my head is like, damn, you know, it is going to be fucking hard finding a girl. You know, I'm only 22 too, so I got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of been the hardest part is like coming to grip with reality that like, damn, you know, maybe, you know, it's going to be really hard to find a girl and settle down with her, you know?
You just can't commit to girls that are the types to go out to bars and to put themselves in these situations to go and like be around guys. The bottom line is that girl just didn't see you as the best option, and so she did what she did. Now, that being said, the thing is, you can't give commitment away like that so cheaply. You know what I mean? So that being said, what happened was you did give your commitment away without properly vetting this girl. You know what I mean? And you're 22, I understand. But that's what I'm saying. That's why society's just so fucked up. Like, girls are just like told to go be whores. Like in the Western world, they're like, yeah, just literally go be a whore. Go be a fucking slut. Go get fucked and pumped and dumped by a bunch of different dudes. And then if he doesn't love you, he's insecure, he's blah, 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 blah. And they're literally doing the opposite of what us men want them to do, which is not go out and be whores. Because we're biologically repulsed by chicks that go out and get fucked by a bunch of dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I did just let myself, I convinced myself like all this shit. Like, you know, I'm at home doing homework, working on my my research, and she's up going going to a bar, dressing real scandalous, and I kind of accepted that narrative in society that like girls should be able to do that. Girls, it's totally cool if girls do that with or without a guy. Like it's their empowerment. And any criticism of that is sort of misogyny and being a dick. But like in my heart of hearts, I knew exactly what you guys are saying. It's like, no, man, like you're being a whore. Like, what are you doing fucking going out like that without me, definitely. And like, like I said, I let myself lose frame, and you guys helped me realize that.
That's good to know, I think that you are 22, so there is some, shit you got to deal with or whatever. And it's going to take time. We have to go through this heartbreak. But, ultimately, I'll tell you this. From what I have learned, that, I don't think endlessly womanizing is the answer. I do think that building something sustainable with somebody who's capable is a good option. But you have to heavily vet these girls, because a lot of these girls are not ready. They're not ready. And, no, Paul H in the chat says, why is the girl putting judgment on his ex-girlfriend? It's on him. No, it's not, because she's a fucking... Dude, women are not just fucking, like, immune from accountability. These girls, that's why people like you, Paul H, are why this is a huge problem. You just take accountability away from women. If she is an adult with a fully operational brain, like... You can't just be like, oh, well, you weren't alpha enough, bro, or you weren't fucking this enough. Like, you have to vet the girl, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like, these girls, why do they lie about their body count? Because they know whoring around is wrong. And it comes and bites them in the ass later in life. They get into their 30s, and they think, like, they start looking around like, oh, well, I've just been pumped and dumped my entire life. I'm fucking sad. I'm miserable. I'm crying myself to sleep. Well, I'm fat. I'm addicted to drugs. You name it. And guess what happens? They fucking end up alone, and then they lie to themselves that they don't need kids and whatever. And, it's not part of what's supposed to be happening genetically with them. Like, women are supposed to have kids and have families and sustain them, and like we've done for generations and generations. But what's happening now, we've strayed away from that, and everybody's fucking miserable.
Yeah, man, and I agree with that. You got to be accountable on both sides. Like I definitely take responsibility for not properly vetting the girl, and I know my mindset going into that relationship was not what it needs to be going forward, but you live, you learn, and like I'm not gonna beat the girl up. I'm not gonna fucking get angry, get all black pill, and be like, oh, fuck that girl, fuck girls. Like
yeah,
you just live and you learn, man, and you got to focus on yourself. And like you say, man, you got to go out, you got to make money, you got to make muscles, and I'm waking up now and I'm thinking like, hey, like I'm the main focus in my life right now, and I got a lot of shit going on in my life, but that mentality has really made me capable to go to the fucking gym in the morning, and then go to do my research, and then do all my homework, and then still make time for my friends and my family. So just got to keep doing that, and not let the next girl that I fucking have sex with be like convince myself that she's the one.
Yeah, I'll say that there are, there, I don't think so I'll use myself as an example, right? I'm successful, I have everything I want, blah, 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 right? But there's still times where I sit around and I just like feel like, what is the point of all this? And that goes back to the Buddhist saying, like, life is suffering. So what I teach men is money, muscles, game, frame, so you can go through life with as least amount of suffering as possible. right? So that's why I teach. Your life is pain. Existence is pain, right? But by properly, properly taking care of yourself and properly, doing the right thing in regards to money, muscles, game, frame, then, you're going to minimize the amount of suffering you experience. People suffer in life due to bad education, bad upbringing, believing lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. When I was about like 19 or, about 3 years ago, I was really into like, Jordan Peterson and a lot of the conservative, I guess, quote unquote, red pill.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're all about marriage and getting married and, getting into that. And I think I kind of let myself get a little bit influenced a little bit too much into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I did it too young, and I was spending too much money, and I convinced myself that it was the right thing because I thought eventually, this girl's going to be the one. You're going to get married. You're going to have kids. You're going to live this, this happy lifestyle with this girl. But, what's missing from that is exactly what you guys talk about.
Yeah. Well, I think fundamentally, if a girl likes to go out to drink at bars and she likes to party and she likes to go out drinking with coworkers, that's very slutty behavior, right? Bottom line. Good girls, they don't want to like go out to bars and drink and like, oh, I want to go drink with my coworkers. Want to get some drinks. Like, what's wrong with you, you fucking alcoholic? Like, go home. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And they're drinking alcohol because they have some kind of fucked up thing in their head.
I was just gonna say, honestly, man, like she and like a lot of her friends, it's like all about drinking throughout the week.
Sluts, bro.
And
Drinking.
they try to convince themselves that like
her friends that drink at home. If her friends are drinking at home and she's hanging out with these girls, she's just a slut, dude. Bottom line. Like, and you can't fall in love with a slut.
Yeah.
It'll fuck you up.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, yeah, I really appreciate it, bro. Keep up the hard work. And I'm new to the army, but I'll definitely participate a little bit more in the conversation. I appreciate the call.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we got 682 is up next, then 312.
Good morning, John. It's
Hey,
Raymond.
what's up, Raymond?
Oh, not much. I just have a question that pertains to your knowledge of the subconscious and best practices.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been using the audio that I've developed, and I've been liking it. I know a bit more about what I want to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to slightly change up the affirmations because it's a listen and repeat thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wanting to know, do you think it would be better to keep it as a static thing where it's just one long track so it appears in the same order each day? Because I do it while driving to work.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think it would be better to set it up so I can randomize which one comes up next? Like a bunch of different sound bites, put them in a playlist, put them on shuffle. Which do you think would be more effective at brainwashing?
Repetition, baby. Repetition. The same thing over and over and over again.
Okay, so static.
Yep.
All right.
Same thing.
That was basically my only question. I figured that was the case, but I wanted to run it by you.
All right. All right, man. Good shit. We'll talk soon.
Talk soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's go to 312. 312, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. Hey, you can refer me as Johnny Green or Johnny for short.
Okay.
I just want to say that ever since I took the red pill, I've been happier. I've been more energetic. I've felt so much better about myself. But there's a slight problem with me, and I hope you can help me out with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
And my problem is I don't find women like attractive anymore. Almost. I'm not gay for if you're saying that. I just don't. I don't see them like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could be good companions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they could be good wives. I don't see them like that anymore, and I feel like that's a big problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to know if that's something normal going through the process.
No, I mean, if you don't feel like chasing chicks right now, don't. I don't feel like chasing girls right now. I feel like just fucking sitting at home and sitting in a hot bathtub and chilling out and like, journaling. That's what I feel like doing right now. I don't feel like going out chasing pussy.
Yeah, I feel the same way because I want to start my own little business. I take down notes. I watch videos about how to start a business, LLCs, escorts, all that good stuff. I find that more entertaining than entertaining women.
Okay, then go after that for now.
Also, one last thing. Did you know that in the female strategy subreddit that you're considered public enemy number 1?
I don't care. Fuck those losers.
I just thought it was funny.
Females, let me see. Look it up. See what these hoes are saying about me. That's hilarious. I really don't give a fuck what they're saying because the world is clearly showing with empirical data that these girls are absolutely clueless, miserable, and fucking ruining their lives at an alarming rate. Alarming rate.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, my friend.
Yep.
Well, thanks for giving me a little bit of time. I just wanted to know if what I was feeling was normal.
Yeah, you're good.
And
just roll with it. We'll talk soon.
This is my first time calling.
Thanks, buddy. All right, bye-bye. I don't feel like talking to this guy rambling on. 404, you're on the air. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, MOD?
Hey, what's good?
Hey, so I had a question about ambition.
Mm-hmm.
The other week when you had mentioned that book, Winning by Tim Grover, I listened to that whole thing twice and picked up his Relentless, and I kind of fell in line with it. But the only issue that I have is it's hard for me to act on my ambition.
Wait,
so
say that again.
Like I have what I want, but it's hard for me to act on my ambition.
Why is that?
Like, let's say, for example, after reading that book, I've been doing copywriting and kind of just going in deep on that. But sometimes I feel like I'm not doing the right thing, or like I get this doubt and fear in my head that I'm not doing the right thing. And because I'm not in college right now, so I'm thinking that this is my only path. And if I don't do it, that doubt and fear is kind of just always in my head telling me, like, you got to do it. But I don't know.
The quickest way to clear that up is just by taking action.
Yeah.
Just take action. That's it.
All right. Okay.
Nothing more.
Yeah, I don't know why I find that so hard to do.
Yeah, I know. You might have some, procrastination is a symptom of subconscious trauma, man. So you might want to take a look at what's going on inside your head mentally and then calculate what's going on and consider getting into the inner game healing summit and make sure you're all dialed in up here.
Okay, yeah, I'm just not good with money right now, so it's not really an option, but I was thinking maybe I could do one of your coaching calls.
The Patreon's the cheapest option.
Would I be
it's
able to
$100
do
a
that?
month.
You said Patreon?
Patreon's the cheapest answer. It's $100 a month. You get 2 sessions a month, and each session is unlimited time, typically running for 2 hours per session, so total 4 hours a month. That'll set you straight. Sometimes I go 4 times a month. Sometimes I go 3.
Say less.
All right, buddy.
All right, I'll sign up for that then.
Okay, see you later.
All right, thank you.
Peace. All right, guys, I got to go because I got to go get ready for a show I'm going to do on King Dre's 500th episode. Not so a little underwhelming, but it's all good. Go here to innergamehealing.com and click this Enroll Now button to get on to the program. And until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Rule Zero here. Peace out.